When I was about 23 years old, me and my wife at the time, I got married pretty young. Me and my wife at the time had one of the biggest challenges of our lives. Our child was diagnosed, Layla, she was diagnosed with a 50-50 chance to live before she was even born. She had what they call congenital diaphragmatic hernia. And what that simply means is that in utero, she had, mom was breathing for her in utero. A lot of ladies know that, right? But at the end of the day, that hernia caused her intestine to go into her chest cavity through the diaphragm. And so nothing on her left side was able to grow. So she was given a 50-50 chance to live before she was even born. Going through that challenge, when she was born, even though, she screamed out and the doctors told us she wasn't even going to be able to do that, so I always believed that she was going to make it. I always believed that she was going to live. And even to this day, we still have challenges because she's got one lung and one kidney. I never let anybody tell me that I can't do something. I never let anybody tell me that something bad's going to happen because of that situation I was with my child. We spent almost 3 months in the hospital with her. I was in a neonatal intensive care unit. And the bad part about being in a neonatal intensive care unit, it's not just your child that's sick, it's everybody else's child that's sick. Anybody that knows me is children are my heart. I love children to death, and there's nothing you could tell me about kids that will stir me away from that. But our child's here today. She's 15 years old. And like I said, still a challenging situation because she is special needs. But at the end of the day, that was the hardest thing I ever had to deal with in my life. And so now when I face challenges, I don't think of them, beneath what they really are. I look at that challenge how it really is, but then I think positively about that challenge, that everything's going to be okay. She was always in the hospital, one lung, one kidney. So it's kind of like having extreme asthma. So one of the products that I've always preached about, that I've always shared with people, is a product called Moringa by a company called Zija. And, that company owns all the fields of Moringa, the whole 9 yards. And when I gave that product to my child, it actually kept her out of the hospital. We had her on albuterol treatments, the whole 9 yards. So I share that product with everybody. It also helps with cancer, things of that nature. Now, one of the reasons that I repartnered with that particular company is not just because of the Moringa, is because what's going on right now. All know about legalizing marijuana. You all know about, all the things going on about people getting locked up and then people actually participating in the legalization of marijuana, and they're getting rich off of it. I'm a serial entrepreneur. So one product that I intensely looked at was CBD. It has all the good effects of the marijuana plant, the cannabis plant, but at the end of the day, it doesn't not have the psychotic, which is the THC. So CBD helps with, nausea. It helps with, anxiety, and most entrepreneurs have that. Helps with autism, helps with so many different things. And we have it in a special form, which is a 24-hour deliverable patch, okay, that's transdermal, and it delivers the CBD to your system for over 24 hours. And it's helping so many people around the globe, and it's definitely a first to market product. When I got involved with several different companies and all the products that I have, all the services that I do, all the speaking engagements that I do, one of the big things is talking about your health and also talking about your wealth. You can't have your wealth and not have your health at the same time. I know that sounds crazy. I know that sounds funny to people, but at the end of the day, when I discovered, certain products, especially the Moringa, it actually helped me get off my diabetic medication, my lisinopril, which is for high blood pressure. And so at the end of the day, we have to think about, the future. So where I see my company 5 years from now is I see us helping a lot of people.